Hello po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas. Yan na niya Mr. Maravillas yung mga balita ngayon. May anim pa na mga ah, witnesses ng prosecution ang drinap na ng prosecution. Una di ba si Sulaika, drinap na dito sa Article 4 yung pagbabanta ni Sara sa ating Pangulo kay Lisa Marcos at saka kay Martin. Pati si House Security Bello. O ngayon, nadagdagan pa mga kababayan kasi sabi ng prosecution, tama na niya yung timpla. Ayan, yung mga witnesses ng House prosecutors. So sabi dito sa report ng Billionaire News Channel, House prosecutors drop 6 witnesses for Article 4 on alleged grave threats. Kasama dito mga kababayan sina Abby Andres, Michael Flores, Bones Magsambol, isang psychiatrist, family members of the victims of the threat, pang-anim, representative from the PNP Firearms and Explosives Office. So hindi na sila iimbitahin mga kababayan, isasalang sa witness stand. Bakit niya Mr. Maravillas? Tama na nga yung timpla. Ibig sabihin, napatunayan na si Sara Duterte na talagang nagbanta sa ating Pangulo sa testimonies ng dalawang taga-NBI at yung last na lang po na magiging witness sa Monday si Director Matibag ng National Bureau of Investigation kung saan nang ma-interview kanina ng media at sabihin na imbestigan yung kaldero yung sa multi-billion budget sa SEA Games. Ayun, nag-react yung magkapatid na Cayetano. Ini-intimidate daw sila. Kahit hindi man binabanggit yung kanilang pangalan. Iniisa-isa daw sila. So, ibig sabihin, paniwala niya is itutulad siya kay Marcoleta. Susunod siya, mga kababayan, kay Marcoleta. Nataranta kanina nang i-present sa Senado yung interview ng mainstream media kay Matibag. Matindi yung naging reaksyon mga kababayan ni Alan Peter Cayetano at sa Kanipia. But anyway, so dito tayo sa topic na yung mga witnesses po dito sa enough. Timplado na para patunayan yung guilt ni Sara Duterte sa pagbabanta sa ating Pangulo. So sabi dito, tama na ang timpla. House Prosecution Defense ending Article 4 evidence. The House Prosecution on Wednesday defended its decision to conclude its presentation of evidence on the fourth article of impeachment laban kay Sara. NBI Director Melvin Matibag is set to testify next week as the prosecution's final witness on Article 4. Napatunayan na po. Ano pa? Timplado na. The prosecution earlier withdrew 6 witnesses in addition to former Chief of Staff Attorney Sulaika Lopez and House Legislative Security Bureau Executive Director Captain Belinda Bello, saying their testimonies had become unnecessary. Hindi na, timplado na po Napatunayan na. Dahil sa ngayon, kompleto na at hindi na kailangang dagdagan pa. It's unnecessary, it's redundant, at ayaw din naming sabihin ng mga tao paulit-ulit na lang, sabi po ni Lawrence Defensor. Mahirapan yan na magsawa ang mga tao at mawala ang kanilang atensyon kung nakuha na natin ang lahat nating dapat na makuha. Defensor likened prosecution's presentation to a dish that no longer needed additional seasoning. Timplado na nga Tama ng timpla. Kung dadagdagan mo pa ang ricado, baka mag-iba yung lasa. So titigil na kami. Correct? Ganon po. Timplado na. Ayos na. Meanwhile, the prosecution panel challenged Vice President Sara Duterte's defense team over its opposition to its request for the production of her tax in bank records in the Anti-Money Laundering Council report on her financial transaction. Sabi po ni Attorney Lorna Capunan, isang private counsel for House prosecutors, kanina sa press conference, sabi niya, the prosecution has no evidence against her. I think the Vice President has recently said the prosecution is all ingay lang. Wala naman talagang ebidensya. She has said in interviews that the prosecution has no evidence, and yet, now that we are presenting evidence, who is blocking the evidence? Who is blocking the presentation of the BIR records? Who is blocking all relevant evidence? Sabi po ni Capunan. She reminded the defense that its principal has in the past repeatedly declared to answer the impeachment charges against her in the proper forum. Pagkatapos ngayon, binablock yung mga ebidensya. Ginaharang. Sabi, harapin niya. Bakit tinarang? Tama. Yan yung tanong mga kababayan ni Private Prosecutor Lorna Capunan. So we are saying now that we are talking about evidence. Why are they blocking our evidence? When they have said earlier in the House hearing of the Committee on Justice that they will present their evidence here. Correct? So really, this is a court. This is the impeachment court. This is the time to present evidence. Correct? How the prosecution wants to prove its case, so it's up to the prosecution. How the defense wants to prove this case, their own case, we will leave it to them. And if they say that they will not present evidence, that is their prerogative, sabi po ni Capunan. Ito yung naging statement ng mga kababayan ni Capunan sa press con kanina ng House Prosecution Panel.
I think the Vice President has recently been said, the prosecution is all ingay lang, no? Wala naman talagang ebidensya. She has said in interviews that the prosecution has no evidence. And yet, now that we are presenting evidence, who is blocking the evidence? Who is blocking the presentation of the bank records? Who is blocking the presentation of the BIR records? Who is blocking all relevant evidence? So we are saying, now that we are talking about evidence, why are they blocking our evidence?
Siya nga naman. Puro baliktad mga kababayan yung mga pinagawa ng defense panel. Kay Sara Duterte mga kababayan, puro baliktad ang ginagawa. Iba yung sinasabi sa ginagawa. Ngayon, pakinggan natin yung press conference kanina.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ganon din sa mga kababayan natin na sumusubaybay ng impeachment trial na ito. Natapos po ngayong hapong ito ang oral argument ng magkabilang panig. Doon sa depensa, tumayo po si Attorney Michael Poa. And of course, sa part po ng prosecution, tumayo naman po ang ating kasama, si Congressman Chel Jokno. We are very much happy and positive with the arguments that were raised and articulated by Representative Chel Jokno in behalf of the prosecution, and we want to express our positivity and hope that on Monday, kamukha ng sinabi po ng ating presiding officer, kapag nagdesisyon na sila, ay sana kami po ay umaasa na mapaboran ang aming mga request or pakiusap na issuance ng subpoena. That includes bank documents, AMLC records, and BIR records. No? And then also, just today, nag-manifest po ang prosecution about the withdrawal of 5 names from the list of prosecution's witnesses. It is for the same reason na sa amin pong pananaw ay yung sasabihin pa nilang testimonya ay napatunayan na sa mga naunang testigo na inilahad po ng prosecution. And of course, for Monday, as announced by our presiding officer, magkakaroon po ng pagtatanong ang ating mga senator judges, and we are very much confident that Congressman Chel Jokno will be able to answer and explain all the questions which will be raised, no? At inaasahan naman po na ang huling testigo para sa Article 4 threat, who is Attorney Melvin Matibag, the NBI Director, ay mapapasalang sa Tuesday, no? At ang kasunod po nito ay ang pag-uumpisa na ng presentation of witnesses on confidential fund. Doon po sa confidential fund ay ganap po
Si
namin
Piatos na.
pinahayag ang aming paghingi ng sabpina kaugnay ng aming mga susunod na testigo. Yun pong aming officer ng archives sa House of Representatives in the person of Marivic Pareja, and of course yung dalawa pong land bank official or employee, no? So for the opening statement, that would be all. Thank you.
Sirs, I know that you have spoken regarding the wisdom of knowing when to start talking and when to stop. But I would just like to ask if Tuesday is really the right time to stop regarding the Article 4 of the Articles of Impeachment. Kasi parang while the hearing has been dragging, parang slow-paced, may sentiments na parang bitin yung pag-present ng mga witness sa Article 4. Do you think it's the right time to stop po?
After the testimony of Director Matibag, it will be the right time to stop. Naging matatag at malinaw ang pagpresenta ng aming ebidensya. Our witnesses who are credible has said that the case is airtight at sigurado silang the threat is real. And remember that this is a constitutional process. Hindi ito simpleng krimen sa ilalim ng batas. Ito ay paglabag ng saligang batas. We are trying a case for betrayal of public trust. At sa ebidensya pa lang na napakita ng prosecution sa una naming dalawang testigo, na makikita ng malinaw at matatag ang kaso. Gusto ko lang sabihin na pagdating ng testimony ni Director Matibag ay matatali na din kung ano pang pwedeng maidagdag para mas lalo nating mapakita sa taong bayan na kompleto at malinaw lalo ang ebidensya namin for betrayal of public trust and high crimes.
Na mas mapaaga po siyang mapresenta. Pero ngayon po, Tuesday po siya ipepresenta. Paano po yun? Nakausap po ba ng prosecution si Attorney Matibag?
Well, the reason why it will be on Tuesday instead of Monday is because, as pronounced by the presiding officer, there will be
Tuesday pala, hindi Monday.
the senator judges will be given time to raise questions to both the prosecution and the defense. That is with respect to the subject matter of the oral argument, which is the validity of issuance of subpoena of documents, preterm documents, meaning prior to the respondents becoming an impeachable official. I wish to believe that Director Matibag is monitoring also the impeachment trial, but we'll make sure that he will be properly informed of the change in the schedule of his appearance in the impeachment court.
Maidagdag ko lang kanina, kahit 2, 3 at 4 na oras mong i-cross-examine ang aming testigo, wala kang mapipiga sa testigong nagsasabi ng totoo at walang tinatago. That is why the prosecution is confident that we have presented our case clearly to the impeachment court as well as to all Filipinos who are watching the impeachment proceedings.
Sir, sorry to follow up lang dun sa sinabi niyo po. But wouldn't be or presenting a psychiatrist or presenting Sheriff Abe contributed greatly case? Hindi po ba siya makakatulong kung sakali?
We always have to balance, and like what Attorney Lorna said, you should always know when it's the right time to stop. At sa palagay namin, ito ang pinakamagandang panahon kung saan malinaw at paulit-ulit na sinasabi na ang aming aligasyon sa articles of impeachment ay malinaw na patunayan na ng ebidensya.
One final question po. Yung pace po kasi nung trial has been slow. O parang hindi naman siya mali-deny ng kahit na sino. Pero who benefits po ba as slow pace? Is it the defense or the prosecution?
The prosecution has greatly benefited with the pace of the trial kasi paulit-ulit na lumalabas yung aming ebidensya at paulit-ulit na nasasabi ng aming mga testigo. Bakit ito naging violasyon hindi lang sa batas as a threat, but it's a violation of the Constitution in the form of betrayal of public trust.
Pero sir, kung beneficial pala sa inyo, bakit po kayo yung nag-withdraw? Bakit prosecution yung nag-withdraw?
Dahil sa ngayon, kumpleto na at hindi na namin kailangan dagdagan pa. It's unnecessary, it's redundant, at ayaw din naming sabihin ng mga taong paulit-ulit na lang. Mahirap na magsawa ang mga tao at mawalan ng kanilang atensyon kung nakuha na natin ang lahat nating dapat makuha.
Doon sa dahilan na na-point out ni Attorney Kapunan kahapon, no? 3 mahahalagang salita ang binitawan niya kahapon sa kanyang manifestation. Surplusage, kalabisan, redundancy, paulit-ulit, lack of necessity, hindi na kailangan. And this represents the reason why we withdrew some of the names or 5 names from the list of prosecution witnesses. And I reiterated that in my manifestation because indeed, kapag nakita mo na hindi na kailangan, kalabisan na at paulit-ulit na, like what she said, we should know when to stop.
Malinaw na yung guilt ni Clarado. Guilt ni Sara Duterte sa pagbabanta. Ano pa man? Di ba? Paulit-ulit lang. Yung ebidensya naman po galing mismo sa kanyang bibig, sa kanyang video. Hindi man dinideny na video na yon kasi na-authenticate na. Di ba? Mga kababayan, yung narrative nilang freedom of expression, pati Romanov, durog na rin. Yung Romanov pala po, ang banta hindi man kay Sara, kundi sa first family. Ang banta galing kay Basti. Di ba? Ayan man lang po mga kababayan, ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye po. God bless.